Hi folks, in 2019 I've been standing exactly here and nobody did expect what would happen. This is Superbooth 2021. It really takes place. Many thanks to Andreas Schneider and his team that they make it reality again. And I'm really excited. I came here by train, not by plane, and I walked a bit. And here we are, and let's have a look inside what's going on here. I'll give you some little impressions and meet some friends. Well, my first impression, this is empty. So nothing here. 2 years ago it was packed with synths, but not this time. Why? They've gone outside with tents. Let's have a look outside. This is pretty cool. It's sort of a tent camp out in the forest. Yes, sound forest. Here's Waldorf. I'm gonna check that one. Okay, I'm checking it, and it's got two oscillators, of course. It's got the wavetables here. You can go through the waves. It's got a detune that you can do some beat, and there's two oscillators. Of course, I'm gonna have a look at the waves, and the arpeggiator is in here. Speed patterns. It's got different patterns. That's what not so convenient in the Moog 1. I got a mix both. I got a ring mod. I don't see FM right now here, but it's got two LFOs that can be routed up here. It's very convenient display. We can have a look here. Octave, semitone, detune. Well, it's a digital engine, of course. I can go in everything here. LFOs, envelopes, and the envelopes are down here. I got a VCA. You got attack, decay, sustain, release, and 2 times here. Of course, I'm pretty sure that might be routed to the filters. And here's the filter. It's got the cutoff, the resonance, the envelope amount, the key track, VCI, and it's got a glide. So all in all, from the desktop, it's very easy to understand, and you can step through these sounds here very easily. And I'm pretty sure, give this thing to me for one day, I might need 5 or 6 hours to get into menu diving here and see what's it really about. So all in all, the form factor is same as Kyra and with the Iridium here. I imagine this in combination with a Quantum or something like that. The whole thing looks quite nice. Yes, and now I'm gonna listen to it. Here we go. And right besides Moon Modular, we got Synthrec with this really gigantic system. The frequency shifter. Let's have a look at this.
These are true zero amplitude modulation, so you can use it as ring mods.
Let's hear. Yes, typical. Yeah.
But not just amplitude modulation, but true ring mod, because it goes through zero. You got the phase. This is interesting because the phase doesn't affect the core.
Whoa, here come the big players. The Moog with the blimp. And the circus, the Moog Sound Circus. Let's have a look inside. On the market as Euro, right?
So I was like, he's like, this is like, you guys want to be on my website, so you can do whatever you want. Yeah, we all know, like, okay. As I've been preparing these new modules, but I'm looking to get back into it and make my new live system using all of the modules that I built.
So suddenly that did something really explosive. I'm like, oh, okay. We're just, everything is off limits, so we went just brutal with it. It was really good.
Well, inside here looks like it did 2.5 years ago. Joe Mox is in here. Flowers. So sort of back to normality here, yes? Here's my friend Jörg Scharf from Radical Technologies. we got Claudia with some stuff here. But for me, more interesting studio electronics. Mini. Finally, Erica Synths come out with a percussion device. This is a new device. I've seen that it was announced. It's totally new, yeah? By Erica Synths. Is it analog voices?
Sound engine is digital, so first parameter potentiometers are digital, then it goes to analog multimode filter, analog overdrive, effects, and each voice has effects and return simultaneously all tracks.
It's a step sequencer. I can go through here, but it's got different functions like dividing or multiplying.
That's through shift. You can now set.
Here comes the Hydro Synth Deluxe. Double engine, big keyboard, and the Mini. This is it.
We've expanded our granular mode and we've altered the scatter parameter, which will keep the grains from piling up, and we've added this nice random pan random, so it will randomize the panning of each grain and kind of push things left or right, and it sounds really nice.
It's got.
We also have an internal LFO.
How many outputs?
We have 3 stereo outputs plus a stereo headphones.
So if the panning of the granules is there, you can route them to different outputs, or
you route it to one single output, and then it pans left and right. Yep. We added an LFO, an internal LFO, and there's 16, so there's 1 per pad. Another major feature is that we have added not just the keys and the pads, we now have a MIDI-only sequence. And there's this noise and lag feature that I'm really happy with. Like if you have an analog filter.
I like this Intec stuff, Intec Studio. Mixers and devices, just seen with Bitbox. Like this, and that, magnetic. You can extend it.
Yeah, because this is our prototypes.
Yeah.
And we are trying to get to the 5 year in Superbooth. We want to have some feedback from the people who are interested.
So if you come here,
you can do it right there.
Yeah.
And then send it to it.
Yeah. So you
By
know, like
USB probably, yes.
Yeah. So if you do like this, plimp, it's there. So the first level of sort of like sharing and open source is about this is all for free, and we publish the Synthrec messages for creating the presets. We also publish the format of the preset file, so people can do it. Recently, we came to conclusion that we could also make, you know, the firmware itself open source.
No, the technique was not that in 1992, you have to think. The computer which I had in 1992 was an
sodass man die Demo noch relativ an einen Charakter anpasst, wie
Mathematische Kette geschickt quasi. Eigentlich die elektrotechnische Schaltung, und das, was elektrotechnisch hier in der Originalhemmung nachgeht, wird hier mathematisch nachgebildet, um das Gleiche zu erreichen.
Ja.
Oh, das passt ja gerade.
Schön. Sehr schön.
Ja, wenn du das Kleingeld dafür hast.
Every single one of those is
If you got the money of this?
Yeah, exactly.
davon nicht überzeugt.
That's the one I see the most in the wild. I got one of the first ones when I took it apart. So. Can't really
And Redmond's going polyphonic. Scope is back. I remember Creamware. I remember Prisma and everything. So Scope inside one.
It's 5:38. The sun hasn't risen yet. I mean, if it would be back in June, I guess the sun would just come up, but it's not happening yet. I think in quadrant, but for the purpose of this demonstration, it's only stereo. Whatever I pan to the left is the main output of the quantum, which carries a stereo signal, and what I pan to the right is another stereo signal, which is for the rear.
And also, as I said, also VR is also a wonderful way of getting together with your avatars. You know, you have now it's developing big time, and what's great is actually you can be in the same room, but with people from Manchester, from Berlin, or from Rio, or Beijing, or Moscow, or Africa, or whatever, and that is something. It's a real game changer.
Well, this was Superbooth 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm totally tired now, and hope to see you next year or on one of my video channels.